Hello. How are you? Yo, seriously, I know I probably should have actually done like more recording, more things, but I saw that my friend had posted about this on Blue Sky, and I went, fuck, I forgot to actually go and check it out. So instead, I want to do what I can always do, which is share a work of someone who does too much shit. Hey, this is Castafel's fucking story, aka Legacy. Now, we're checking into the sound check. I have no idea exactly on this. If I'm correct, it's just the audio dub of the original thing. And at one point, I was reading the comic, and I fell off because I had 2 jobs and a lot of shit, work, bills, and everything. But I want all of us to hopefully have a good time and enjoy each other and be nice to one another. Anyways, I'm rattling on about a bunch of bullshit that I'm not really sure about. So instead, let's play the video and see where the hell we're going with this.
So tell me, what makes you think you're right for the job?
Oh, well, I'm quite brilliant, and he's very plucky. What does that make us, if not the perfect potential employees?
It makes you cocky.
I'd consider optimism in oneself a plus.
Would be if it wasn't an obvious deflection. Says here you're being rejected by 7 other agencies. No prior experience, no substantial references, and most.
Okay, so we're gonna say it right here, right now. If I'm correct, hold on. Who's the cast? DC. Yeah, DC's fucking great. But DC has a fucking great voice. Honestly, I'm happy that he's here. But let's see here. Arthis is next, and Brigsby is doing Kamu. Fuck, I'll hear his name through this. It's Kamu. I believe it's Kamu.
Most interesting, despite being a demon and all, you claim to be a House Redbourne.
Oh, he's cursed. A magic sword turned him into a demon.
Oh, well, ain't that a treat?
Why, yes, I am under a curse. That actually has to do with how I survived the Empire falling. The matter of my condition is a rather sensitive subject that I prefer to explain myself.
Yeah, no, don't immediately dox your friends. Also, just want to say, Casafel, I'm really happy with your fucking storytelling in terms of like your art direction, and also I'm wondering where this will go. I'll probably let things just rail on for a little bit, and then at the end of this, I'll actually give a better synopsis. But let's continue.
Begins with how I escaped the Darkthorn Empire. Prior to the unpleasantries, I was tasked by my father, Jedediah, Duke of House Redbourne, to retrieve an artifact from the Darkthorn family armory. I was in the capital for weeks, fettering away at endless paperwork and banal pleasantries. Such are the doings of the royals and their trinkets. Due to my work, I was not aware of the growing rumours swirling about concerning the Emperor and his family. Had I known of the bargain struck between Corano Darkthorn and the otherworldly forces which ravaged my home, I would have fled earlier. As it was, I was only able to acquire the artifact on the dawn of the Black Day. I was stuck at the center of the chaos, forced to use the weapon to survive.
And that's what did a number on your complexion there?
Didn't know it was cursed at the time. Such is life, I suppose.
So what else you get out of that
Hey,
festival
you
curse?
little fella, you're saying here you're also cursed?
Yes, in fact he is.
No point in lying about it, right? Honesty? Best policy? Yeah?
Quote, I've been bound to a mystic tome in which I must write the details of my chosen champion, or die.
I assure you
Friend,
that...
I'll level with you. Your applications are deeply troubled. Why in my right mind would I let you 2 walking red flags into my coalition?
I do wonder though.
Sir,
A
We
business
may
of
have some
fighting
idiosyncratic
monsters,
qualities,
dealing
but my
with
condition does
what is the
provide
business
more
here?
physical
I
and
really
magical
only got through like
capability than
a
anyone
few
on your
chapters.
staff.
There's not even
And my
two.
partner, when
I knew
not
that stopped
sharing
whenever
deeply
you were
personal
beating the fuck out
details
of
of
this
our
man with a
lives,
giant
has
horse-looking
turned his
fucker.
curse into a wonderful knack for tactics. The book allows him to write out my thoughts. He can even read whatever I think. We're
Huh.
an excellent team, and an invaluable asset to whoever will
She's a
have us.
literal
Our
living
ability to turn
scribe.
our situation into positives is proof
Which-
enough of that.
huh.
Good speech.
Thank you.
Horse shit.
Excuse
Aw,
me?
damn it.
You deaf? I said you're full of horse shit.
Mm-hmm.
All you done this interview was whinge and blow smoke up your own ass. And now you can blow your ass out the door. I've had enough.
What gives you the nerve to speak to me in that way?
Hold up now.
Well, it's my coalition, and you two very much seem like desperate, unlucky, unqualified liars.
Every word of that report is true. I didn't find my way out of a collapsing city to be spoken to like this.
Okay.
Instead of getting pissy,
So?
why don't you put your money where your mouth is?
I don't.
Quiet.
Well, it was a nice meeting. Good meeting. Off to the races we go.
The way I see it, you're out of options. No home to go to, no future to plan for, no applications coming back green. You got nothing to lose. So I want everything. I want you to wager all of what you got.
I don't take talk like this lightly. What's your ante?
Is it weird that I see all of this as like mildly like I like the voices. I like the design. I like the mixing. I don't get why he's so hostile. I mean, I know why, but I feel like you could have been more hostile here. He seems so calm still. Maybe it will come out later, but I'm just like, he seems so calm. He doesn't feel angry. Then again, my pictured voice for this fucker was a little bit more the. I don't know. I expected him to be a little bit more growly. Like the pompous prick, most definitely I can understand. Growly when pissy, I don't know. He felt like he gave premium chihuahua with like a side of bitchiness served every day. You know?
A basic assignment. Simple vermin hunting. You got dirt for equipment, but the way I see it, your wager at all has got to be worth something. Prove you're worth my time, and I'll give you an end.
So, due to the marking on his arm and the files, I'm assuming that is either the major logo for just an overall group across the entirety of whatever this government slash civilization has, or is his company's logo, which honestly pretty dope. I like the just subtle storytelling that you can find in your environment and designs. Though I'm wondering where more uses will pull into. I remember you at one point showed off like a whole bunch of notes and things about the power system, and I just need to get back into reading it. I'll probably add it to my usual Webtoon binges, which you, by the way, can find this story on Webtoon. And get your ass down in the description and go check it out. And please support Catsfield. They're also on Twitch. I'll have both of those links in the description and any others I find along the way. Oh yeah, they're Kofi. Go support them and commission them, you fuckers.
Look, it's grunt work. Shouldn't be a problem if you're worth your talk.
Ah, what the fuck? Now we gotta actually go and read back this hold up. Just gonna go back to the top. High Hand Agent Coalition Report. Agent free rating upon storm. File review. Omark Malthus. Dig Site 2-50 Nirvana Southern Force 5.8. Standing Veridot. Aledio. 5th. 4456. Site has been disrupted via entity interference. Agents on site have confirmed Entity 22 a male giant of Alpha Giant status. Initial sightings suggested the entity. Wait. Uh, suggested. Suggested. I think it suggested the entity to be lower class male, though after altercation, agents have reported giant or scare, indicative of fighting, suggesting possible reclassification to middle class male. Cautionary. Retreat has been mandated until removal of entity. Event log. Entity first sighted May 6, 4456. Entity sighted scaling mountainside near entrance to dig site. Entity did not interact with dig site. Agents at site put on mild alert. It is assumed that the entity is accessing the dig site through unknown tunnels in mountainside. Entity next sighted on May 24th, 4456. First violent interaction. Entity attempted to destroy small grade construction equipment being newly installed in the eastern quarter of the inactive dig area. Small arms fire resulted in entity fleeing into caves beyond the tunnel network. No equipment was destroyed, no casualties. Entity next sighted on May 30th. Second violent interaction. Entity attacked eastern quarter dig area, destroyed large grade construction equipment, resulting in. Sorry, just really hard to fucking see some of these because the S's and A's are a little bit shaped weirdly, but resulting in significant damage and loss of a life. Casualties. Reichs shouts is killed via strangulation. Sulon strength by fractured via falling construction equipment. Material loss. Brookside vertebrate glass collection vehicle. 20,000. No, it's not 20,000. There's another zero. Why is there fucking another zero there? Who the Yo, what's y'all's measurement system if it goes by 4 then oh, what the fuck? No, Cass, I have to actually ask you. What the fuck is that? What is the measurement system here? Why is there 4 zeros behind this damn? No, what? Explain that, please. Entity last sighted on May 42nd, 4456. Violent interaction. Giant found. Giant attacked northern quarter dig area, destroying multiple antenna. Items. Items of large grade construction equipment, resulting in major damage and loss of the northern quarter. The entity attack led to loss of agent life. Casualties. Venetis Auron, killed in action against the giant. Sigmund Talstrat, killed via falling construction equipment. Fjord Northweather, killed via construction equipment. Bartholomew Ford, killed via fallen boulder. Material loss. 2 Imperial class boarding drills. 3 Arcania stabilization posts. And 6 Work Shield vertebrate class collection vehicles. All agents for sighting evacuated as resulted. So in other words, he sent them to fucking die. Hey, I'm just saying. Sometimes you don't do a baptism by fire, but instead by napalm. And honestly, that's kind of fucking dope. No, I seriously do need to get back and reading this. We're gonna end this video out. Do I want to hit it with the outro? Nah, fuck it. Why not? Hey, yo, you gonna get hit with the outro? Actually, before I do the outro, I want to show off the latest thing I did.
Pick it up, you little worm. The sword is not something that one should just use for the sake of one's own amusement, but instead, I will be teaching you how to defend yourself for my amusement. Now to begin, you raise your blade. Pick.
Anyways, yo, that was the actual end, and the little animation thing I did last month, within 7 days because I ran out of time and completely was just rushing. But, yeah, now we're just gonna hit you with the little mild outro, and then I'm out. Not gonna lie, I was excited enough that I said, "Fuck it, we're gonna record this." Cassifel, you have an amazing story from what I know of, and I really like the tone. Though I need to check out more of it to actually get a greater quality of clarification on how things work in the power system and things. Who knows? By the time you see this, I may have caught up on it. If not, it is what it is. And by the time I DM you next, I more than likely will ask you questions. Let it slide, please. But outro time, right? Hi, you are watching the outro. Congratulations. You can find me on the platforms that are mentioned behind me. Also, you can find me, well, doing work, such as animating, reacting, writing, and editing between these two different mediums. Also, I do a little bit of voice acting. What type of voice acting? These. Also, I'm open for collaborations. Hit me up at these socials. And if you want to pay me for any of these works, you can commission me through. If you'd like to come around and check out some of the campaigns that happen, well, congrats. They'll be on the Saturdays at 6 p.m. Central Time. Or you can watch the VODs when they release on Sundays. And don't forget, if you enjoyed this video, you may like it. If you want to say something, you may comment. And if you would come back around support, and you wish to show me that I am worthy of your subscription, subscribe. Not gonna lie, I did that literally today. Well, the actual posing and blocking of that was just today. We'll refine this shit as we go. Bye.